Fruit stores now feel like luxury shops with prices that are shocking. My throat was sore, so I went in to check. Loquats and kumquats were 39.8 yuan per 500 grams, mangosteen 25 yuan, prunes 28 yuan, red grapes 25 yuan, and jackfruit 28 yuan. The clerk suggested Java apples for my throat, but they were 49.8 yuan per 500 grams. A small box of blueberries cost 20 or 30 yuan, and I couldn't even afford the cherries. Even regular apples, bananas, and pears cost several dozens yuan. Any slightly special fruit cost over 100 yuan for just a small amount. In the small remote county without high speed or regular trains, fruit chain stores are opening one after another. Who is buying all these expensive fruits? What kind of jobs do you all have to be so wealthy? According to the supermarket owner, a Master Kong instant noodles representative informed him that all their noodles will soon see a price increase. Master Kong is a household name in China, known for their affordable instant noodles and drink products.
Today,
the Master Kong representative came to my store as usual, and before leaving, he asked if I wanted to raise the price of a bowl of noodles to 5 yuan. I was stunned because it wasn't long ago that the price went from 4 to 4.5 yuan. It's just a bowl of instant noodles, and now it's going up again. I was speechless. I always felt that 4.5 yuan was already expensive for instant noodles, and now it's increasing again. I told him right away that I wouldn't raise the retail price until my cost price increased.
On May 16th, the topic Master Kong instant noodles are about to increase in price trended on social media. People complain that even instant noodles are becoming unaffordable, saying if they cost as much as luo shifen or hot pot, no one will eat them. A report from China's food industry data platform, Food Business Corporation, stated that a distributor in the Northwest confirmed a significant price hike for Master Kong's bagged and bowl noodles in May due to rising raw material costs. An anonymous Master Kong representative confirmed the news, stating that the internal plan is to increase the suggested retail price of bagged noodles from 2.8 to 3 yuan and classic bowls from 4.5 to 5 yuan. The company's strategy is to have downstream retailers raise price first, followed by supply price adjustments. A supermarket owner in a second-tier city said that the new packaging for Master Kong's instant noodles is already on the shelves, featuring upgraded, smoother noodles with egg and more veggies on the label and suggested retail price 3 yuan in the corner. A Master Kong agent in southwest China told Chinese media Red Star Capital that due to upgraded vegetable packs, they were notified of a price increase for all products starting in early May. A supermarket worker in Taizhou, Zhejiang, said they were informed of the price hike around May 10th, with the wholesale price of bowls increasing by about 0.4 yuan and the retail price by 0.5 yuan. It's not just instant noodles, even popular drinks like Master Kong's iced teas are getting more expensive. The new packaging already shows the suggested retail price of 5 yuan, and supermarkets are raising their prices accordingly. The 4 yuan iced tea is now history, with the price increase being astonishing. Last year it was praised for its value, but now the manufacturer seems eager to declare that it's not a cheap product. Those who enjoy air conditioning and healthy meals like adding 1 yuan can filter customers and increase sales. But people say 4 yuan is treasure, 5 yuan is trash. If it reaches 5 yuan, I'll reconsider if it's worth it. Last November, rumors of Master Kong's beverages increasing in price circulated, and in the first quarter of this year, they officially raised the price of several 1-liter tea and juice drinks, including iced tea, green tea, and jasmine tea, from 4 to 5 yuan. A supermarket owner in an interview mentioned that while drinks still have some profit margin, allowing him to maintain original prices, he would follow suit with instant noodles if the supply increases prices due to the low margins. Although price hikes are understandable, iced tea's main consumers like students and laborers don't have much spending power. They carefully budget and avoid expensive places like Starbucks. A bottle of iced tea provides sugar and refreshment in the summer heat. Unfortunately, this joy might be coming to an end. It's not just iced tea. Since the start of this year, various beverages have increased in price. It's hard to find a drink for 4 yuan in the supermarket now. Prices are generally rising. Many people noted that drinks costing 3 yuan are disappearing. Any flavored drink starts at 4 yuan, and even large bottles of affordable drinks have gone from 4 to 5 yuan. Juice and sparkling water prices are nearing 10 yuan. Previously, drinks were just a bit sweet, but now they boast probiotic benefits, cooling efforts, or zero sugar, zero calories with fancy claims, driving up research costs, which are ultimately passed on to the consumers. The prices of sugar and sugar substitutes are also rising. Recently, discussions about the widespread price increase have surged online, with many people sharing their local price hikes. A person from Shanxi noted egg pancakes that used to be 4 yuan are now 8 yuan. A person from Shandong said steamed buns that were 0.5 yuan are getting smaller. Another from Gansu added, "We can't even buy buns for 0.5 yuan here." A Guizhou person shared, "Here, buns are 1.5 yuan each, and fist-sized stuffed buns are 2 yuans." It's not just food price rising, other goods are also more expensive. One person said cigarettes under 20 yuan have increased by 30 to 40%. A Sichuan person noted Liquan cigarettes went from 14 to 21 yuan. Others mentioned we stopped drinking milk tea and switched to beverages, but now even those are too expensive, so we're drinking water. Another added a banana cost 4 yuan and a small dragon fruit is 10 yuan. And someone mentioned I went to buy Chinese medicine Qing Kai Ling today, and it was 46 yuan a box, which scared me away. Latest data from the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Affairs show that in the first week of April, the national pork price was 25 yuan per kilogram, a 0.2% increase from the previous week, marking 3 consecutive weeks of rising prices. Data indicates that on March 31st, the average wholesale price of white pork at Beijing Xinfadi market was 18.8 yuan per kilogram, up 10.6% from March 1st. Additionally, there is widespread concern about rising prices of water, electricity, and gas, which are increasing the cost of living for many people. A report by China Business Network on May 12 highlighted that villages in Hopu Village, Jiexi County in Guangdong Province recently disclosed that local electricity prices have doubled. Previously, the price was 0.3 yuan per kilowatt hour due to a contract with the government recognizing the village's contribution in building a reservoir. However, after the local power grid was taken over by the power supply department, the electricity price increased to 0.68 yuan per kilowatt hour. With rising electricity usage, prices may further increase. Nationally, residential electricity is commonly billed using a tiered pricing system with 3 levels. In Jieyang, Guangdong, the rates are 0.678 yuan per kilowatt hour for the first tier, 0.728 yuan for the second, and 0.978 yuan for the third. Hopu Village, located 2 kilometers from the county seat, primarily engages in agriculture with some involvement in commerce. With an average income of about 2,000 yuan, the increased electricity prices significantly impact villages' expenses, especially in summer. Other regions, including Hubei, Sichuan, and Jiangsu, are also adjusting electricity rates. As early as 2023, Beijing, Shandong, Hubei, Liaoning, Ningxia, Xinjiang, Gansu, Fujian, Hebei, Anhui, Yunnan, and Qinghai implemented new policies on time-of-use electricity
According
to Elephant News, a community in Hubei posted a notice that from June 1st, 2024, peak and off-peak pricing will be replaced by time-of-use pricing, with different rates of peak, flat, and off-peak hours, complicating the electricity pricing structure. In addition to electricity, water rates reforms are also underway. At a hearing in Guangzhou on May 9th, 16 out of 17 representatives supported the Development and Reform Commission's proposal to raise water rates. A commentary by NetEase digital finance think tank on May 12 pointed out that public hearings are often just a formality. The concern is not just Guangzhou's water rate increase, but the potential spread of this price hike wave to other cities, raising living costs further. Attention is also on rising gas prices and high-speed rail fares. Multiple regions, including Shenzhen, Fuzhou, Zhenjiang, and Putian, have announced adjustments to residential pipeline natural gas prices. Tianfen Securities reported that 125 municipal and county-level administrative offices are involved in these adjustments. Many regions are also seeing replacements of residential glass meters in large numbers. People quickly notice an issue with this. A resident in Chongqing posted a video warning. When the gas company comes to replace your meter, don't let them. After the gas meter is replaced, the usage rate increases, causing gas bills to double without you noticing. A couple in Nanjing complained that their gas bill reached 1,880 yuan in 2 months, while their electricity bill exceeded 3,300 yuan for 4 months, unusually high. Despite paying the bills, the gas stove still couldn't ignite properly. Several Chengdu residents reported that after replacing their gas meters, their gas bills more than doubled. For instance, a family that used about 30 cubic meters of gas per month before now sees readings of 60 to 80 cubic meters. Official responded that according to national regulations, gas meters over 10 years old must be replaced and must pass inspection before use. Many people sarcastically call this a disguised way of exploiting consumers. Due to public pressure, Chongqing residents noticed their gas meter readings have significantly slowed down. Additionally, the official China Railway 12306 website recently announced fare increases for 4 high-speed rail lines starting June 15th. First and second class fares will rise by about 20%, with business class increasing by nearly 40%. Analysts pointed out that using price hikes to stimulate the economy has been ongoing since last year. While previous increases targeted inventory and real estate, current hikes focus on everyday essentials. Since last year, a notion of using price increases to stimulate the economy hasn't stopped. The economy is sluggish, and whether it's changing water meters or electricity meters, these are just localized adjustments. This isn't as widespread as price hikes on various staples. Previously, price increases were aimed at reducing inventory and boosting the real estate and infrastructure sectors. Now these hikes are focused on essential goods and services. From the perspective of ordinary workers, short-term pain is unavoidable due to their limited ability to withstand risks with unstable employment and income. Only those with substantial financial resources can better cope with these increases. Most people's resistance is weak. Now the central bank is aiming for moderate price increases. It has shifted from large-scale investments in infrastructure and real estate to utilities and daily essentials like water, electricity, natural gas, and rail prices. While a basic understanding of macroeconomics show that moderate price increases can help companies' profitability and enthusiasm for production, leading to job creation. However, many goods and services like logistics and healthcare are already expensive, living costs are high, and the economic downturn is mainly due to adjustments in real estate and land finance, compounded by employment and income pressures and high household debt. People lament that unaffordable items are dropping in price while everyday essentials are rising with stagnant wages. Welfare benefits are being cut and some companies are laying off workers. One person mentioned that their company recently announced a 20% salary cut. Stagnant wages and rising prices mean consumers' purchasing power is decreasing, suppressing their desire and ability to consume. To cope with rising prices, consumers must adjust their budgets, prioritizing essential needs, which reduce overall consumption. To prepare for potential risk and uncertainties, people are saving more and cutting back on dining out and travel, altering consumption patterns and affecting related industries. Many have noticed fewer people are spending money outside. What's going on with this Jingzhou Dashan New Mart? Why is there no one here? I haven't been here in a long time, and today I thought I'd stop by to buy something. Look, there's not a single person here. What's happening? No one. There is no one at all. The supermarket is empty. The streets are empty. Where has everyone gone? Such a big supermarket without a single customer. How can it stay open? The RT Mart used to be crowded, but now it's almost deserted. This video was taken at 8 p.m., which used to be a prime shopping time after dinner. The person filming the video kept saying how tough business has become.
Today is the 21st day since I opened, and there hasn't been a single customer.
The restaurant owner expressed his frustration, saying his wife initially didn't want him to open a restaurant, but he insisted. Now, with no customers, he's facing huge losses. Secondhand equipment dealers also mentioned that the restaurant industry is facing unprecedented difficulties.
The wave of restaurant closures has officially begun. All the well-known star-rated hotels are asking me for quotes to recycle their equipment. I can see that the situation is getting tougher. In the first 10 days of May, I had more inquiries about recycling equipment than I had in the previous 3 months combined. Restaurant owners who were hoping to recover during the peak season in the second half of the year were shocked to find that their May holiday sales were even worse than usual. Their last hopes were completely shattered.
This year, many restaurant owners thought it was a good time to enter the market, believing that last year's inexperienced owners had already left. However, they didn't expect that everyone would have the same idea, leading to another round of low-price group purchase wars. As a result, over 40% of restaurants have already closed, and the remaining 60% are barely hanging on. Those still open have some funds left, but daily operations are tough, and they're unsure if they could continue. Faced with current situations, some people painfully said, "So this is the so-called good days for ordinary people, yet we can't survive." Others criticized the government, saying, "The good times are for the privileged, while the hardships are shared by everyone." Analysts pointed out that when people lose their means of living, they start to desire change. Some even said, "If this continues, it will lead to war." Another asked, "When will S3 start?" The term S3 is used by Chinese people online to refer to the Third World War, symbolizing a longing for drastic political change in China.